let's talk about, because we just finished the Earth Day broadcast, and with a focus on water. And tell us about, water, no water, too much water. What's that like on a farm like yours and a business like yours?
Well, I, I can tell you, Paul, it's critical. Um, we've got to have water. Last year, and the good Lord decides when we get it and when we don't. But last summer, we had quite a drought here in East Texas, and um, I've got about 200 head of cows, and our grass situation got down to nothing. And so we had to actually start feeding hay in August, um, which it our cows went into the winter already, kind of limping just a little bit. But water is essential to life, for not only humans but for every creature that crawls on the earth. And I think it's a it's a must have. We can do without a lot of things, Paul, but we can't do without water.
Didn't you have a well on the land also?
Oh yeah, I've got we've got several wells on the place there. Yes, sir, we sure do. And we try not to use it unless we need it. So um, I've got an aunt and uncle that live down in the hill country of Texas, and water is so scarce down there. They have built water catchment systems on their house where when it rains, the water goes in a gutter and it's pumped into a tank that holds it until which time they need it, and then it's pumped back out into the house. It goes through some type of a light process that purifies it, makes sure there's no microorganisms in it and that sort of thing. And so they recycle water like crazy down there. I wish we did that here.
Yeah, no, this is a big issue, no doubt about it. We're going to put you in the show here also, uh, water show, because you're living, and you're living with it, ups and downs, and
Yeah.
and I'll answer one other one. I mean, there's other additional climatic concerns in this world. We have tornadoes, we have, unfortunately, there's a lot of realities, hurricanes, and so on. How about that? Does it affect you down there? Have you been affected?
You know what? We're far enough away from the coast that we don't ever get any really violent wind or anything. But on many occasions, we've gotten some nice rain from a hurricane coming into the coast. Tornadoes, yes, we get those here pretty regular. We're kind of in what I call Tornado Alley right here in Marshall, and or outside of Marshall. They're all the time, coming through here. We had one not all that long ago actually come through, and it went over the parking lot of the general store. It thank goodness it wasn't, on the ground. But yeah, it's a real deal. There's a lot of weather that goes on for sure.
No doubt about it. And you're a business, you're a farmer, a cattle ranger. I mean, you have to have peace in that area, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's for sure. And we have to have enough water, so that we can have the grass to grow the hay to feed the cows through the winter, because the frost kills our grass, in the early fall.
There you go. It's the cycle of life.
It is. It really is. And water is like the number one thing we got to have to make all that work.
All right,
And
Rob,
for
I love you. Give me the website again.
the website,
Yeah.
bearcreekhouse.com, brother.
All righty. Well, I keep threatening you. I'm coming down there, and it's going to be this year. I'm going to have to figure it out for this year because it's the 80th anniversary. Um,
Yeah. Make, think about the fall, Paul.
okay.
Um, that would be a great time for you to come. It'd be cool off back by then, and there's just a lot of activity going on at the store. Plus, I got that 100-foot roll of red carpet I'm rolling out whenever you show up.
You'll have maybe one slice of brisket left for me.
Of course. All you can eat, brother. All
All right, Robbie, great to see you. Thanks, my brother.
Thank you. Have a great day, Paul.
You too. Bye bye.